Hi guys, I hope that you're having an absolutely fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami unboxing, so I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Can you tell? Like, excited doesn't even begin to describe how I'm feeling at this very moment. Okay, so this is part 2 of my Takashi Murakami Louis Vuitton haul. As many of you know, I picked up this item on January 3rd through my sales associate, and it finally arrived. There has never been an item in the entire time that I've been buying handbags or small leather goods or anything like that, there has never been an item to this point that has caused me as much stress as this item that I'm about to share with you. Like, I feel like my patience was tested, and the craziest thing of all is that I bought it on January 3rd, right? I received it on, I think, February 4th or something like that. So it was only a month, right? It was only a month of waiting, but that month felt like 10 years, all right? Like, I kept checking my order. Like, it kept saying pending validation forever and a day. I kept hearing about orders getting canceled, the whole 9 yards. So I had all these scenarios in my head, like, what if, you know? So like I said, it caused me so much stress. And I'm sure some of you guys were like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. But I think that like fellow handbag lovers will absolutely 100% understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so we are going to do a true unboxing. All right, now I thought about just opening up the box because I was a little bit worried about how the item might arrive, considering how this guy arrived, right? It was all smashed in the box, but upon inspection, upon looking at the box, it doesn't look like it was smashed in there, so I think we might be okay. But still, I am like super nervous because I don't know what to expect. And yeah, so let's do this, shall we? My goodness. Okay, so here is the box. Sorry. And here is the receipt. And I did get some of the packaging. I got the onion head and I also got the ribbon. So there we go. Oh man, I feel like giddy. I feel like, I don't even know, right? I know that I get really excited about a lot of items on my channel, but I like, again, because of this one and just, it was like nerve wracking, you know? I was like, is it gonna get here? Am I gonna get it? Blah, blah, blah. Stupid, right? Stupid. All right, so here is the box. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, relax, dude, relax. Okay, all I see is a dust bag so far. So here it is in the dust bag. Any guesses as to what I snagged? I'm gonna pause it for just a second. If you can, leave your guesses down below. Okay, relax, Minnie, relax. All right, so here it is in the dust bag. And should I have you guys see it before me? Let's do that. I did that before with the slouchy MM, and it worked out perfectly. So, you know, maybe it'll work out the same. Okay, so, oh man. I snagged, look away. I snagged the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami. Oh my God, is it beautiful? Is it beautiful? OnTheGo MM. What do we think? Is it gorgeous? Is it stunning? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I want to scream. All right. I want to scream. This bag is absolutely beautiful. And I'm like trying to keep my composure because obviously I don't want to like scream so loud and be all, but I am in awe. Let me just look it over really quickly. Let me make sure there's no like pop stitches or anything like that. You still have the stickers on the hardware here. Oh my God. This was so worth the wait. I say that now because it's in my hot little hands, but like I said, that month felt eternal. Absolutely eternal. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So what do we think? I am absolutely obsessed. Everything looks good. The varnish looks good. The handles look good. They don't look like they're wrinkled. I mean, oh my gosh. I know that the camera is going to get really dark because my camera sucks, but what do we think? Oh, look, I am, I am like speechless right now. Absolutely speechless. I think it is stunning. I mean, just gorgeous. I love the details that it has. Now, as many of you guys know, I don't have an On-The-Go in my collection. I have been wanting to add an On-The-Go to my collection for quite some time, and I didn't know which size to go for. I didn't know, which color, which print, or whatever to go for. And I went back and forth with a few, but the moment that I saw that this was gonna launch in this print, I was like, dude, sign me up, sign me up. I fell in love with the details that it has, because you have this leather along the sides here, and you have this beautiful LV. It's all embossed in here, and I love that you have it all the way throughout. As you guys know, I am not afraid of this leather. I love the natural leather, because once it starts to patina, I can only imagine how beautiful it will look. And I think that this is gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of this detail on my monogram side trunk. So again, when I saw it, I was like, this is so me. This is so me. I love it. And I like that it came with a little bow detail. This bow detail, as you guys know from my previous haul, it definitely sucked me in, because the Speedy has it and the Alma has it as well. But I think that this is gorgeous. So again, my apologies for the way that it's getting so dark on screen. You guys can't really tell, but there's the bottom. I love the structure that it has. I was kind of nervous about the size, because the On-The-Go, I've seen so many videos on it in the past, and it looked enormous. And I was like, I don't know, is it too big? It's a little too structured. But I mean, looking at it right now, it's absolute perfection. I mean, I love big old bags. It's a totes. And of course you do have the other straps, so you can use it as a shoulder bag. And then on the inside, I have a lock, the little pouch, and I also have the textile card. The thing that absolutely won me over is this side, this leather here. I think it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful like this, with it being so bright. And then again, once it gets that patina, I think it's gonna look absolutely amazing. Amazing. I try to refrain from seeing, any type of video or any type of reel on this bag, because I wanted to just be excited and be surprised. And it was so worth it. It was absolutely worth it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh my God, there goes my voice getting so annoying. But I am ecstatic. If I wasn't on camera, I would probably be screaming my head off right now. Just kind of like, I don't know, probably doing a dance and just celebrating that I got this bag. I have no idea, but I am absolutely stoked about it. I kind of want to take these stickers off now, but maybe I'll do like one maiden voyage first, and then I'll take them off. Because I wanted to have a little bit more character. I don't want it to look perfect. You guys know I don't want it to look cookie cutter. I want it to tell a story. So, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think that this is pretty similar to the Never Full right? If I'm not mistaken. I think this might be just like a teeny tiny bit longer, if I'm not mistaken. But again, because this has so much structure, I think it might look bigger. Plus the white makes it look a lot bigger as well. But even then, it doesn't look like enormous. It doesn't look huge, right? Am I crazy? Do you guys think the same thing? Like, it doesn't look like, oh my God, that bag is it's a behemoth. No, I definitely don't think that. Oh, I can't put it on my shoulders. Stupid. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. That's how I am about this bag. But it's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. Let me put it next to this guy so we can see the size difference. Well, I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, it looks like it's a huge size difference. But it doesn't feel overwhelming. I think that this is probably the same exact size, if I'm not mistaken, maybe one or two, maybe like a ½ inch difference between my Dior book tote, which I bought it when it was small. I think now it's the medium. So I think it's right around the same. It looks like it's about the same, but it's beautiful. Oh, and it smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know why I just did that voice, okay? But like, you can just smell the leather. You can smell it when you open up the box, and it's It smells amazing. It smells delicious. I seriously couldn't be happier about this bag. Like, I feel like I'm grinning like an idiot from ear to ear. I feel like I'm using someone else's face to grin from ear to ear as well, because I feel like that's how ginormous my smile is as I'm looking at this bag. I love the colors and it's awesome. Here is the SKU. So it's the OnTheGo MM Trunk. That's right, because of the feet along the bottom, but there is the SKU. I'm gonna attempt to do a handbag tour. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out, considering that my camera has a tendency to get really dark every time I bring up something a little bit lighter up. So let's see if this works out. But here we go. So on the front side, you do have this little removable key bell, and you do have that beautiful bow detail with this guy here. That way you can attach the lock, and then at the very bottom of this, you have this guy, so that way you can attach the keys, and that guy just says Louis Vuitton Paris. There we go. But I love that you can take this off and add it to a different bag if you wanted to. So once more, there is the front, and you have that beautiful leather along the edges there, and then you do have the gold hardware on the bottom corners. So there's the front, there's a side view, back, side view, and then the bottom. I love how structured this is as well. So you do have two rolled handles. On the inside, you do have these flat shoulder straps with a very generous strap drop as well. And you have the beautiful beige microfiber lining. And then you have one zippered pocket there. You also have a little D-ring, so that way you can clasp it together to give you just a teeny tiny bit more privacy. And then on the tag, it says 20-year anniversary celebration, Louis Vuitton Murakami, made in Italy. I'm gonna see if you guys can see that right there. Okay, but there we go. The lining is not loose. It's not wonky. I'm very, very happy about that. There are zero issues that I can see on this bag. No pop stitches, nothing like that, which makes me very, very happy because, again, I was nervous. I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, what if it's all jacked up? What if it needs to go back? Then I'd never be able to get my hands on another one, right? So I think for this one, I think I might leave the little key bell on here, or the bow, because I think it would really add to it, right? Don't you think? Instead of carrying it like this, I feel like it's kind of naked. Like it's missing something, even though you have a lot of color going on. So it's not like it's, you know, it's not in your face, but I think that this looks better, right? What do you guys think? Should I leave the bow detail on here or not? And put the lock on here? I don't know. Sometimes I'm not a fan of putting the lock on here, because when you're moving around, that lock is going to keep doing this, and then you're going to end up with a mark on the leather here. Like, I know that's exactly what's going to happen. So that's the only thing that I'm not too crazy about, but still, I think that it needs to be on there, because even like this, it looks like it's a little bit like it's missing something, right? Maybe that's just me. But there we go. This does not feel flimsy whatsoever. It's not lightweight either, because you do have quite a bit of leather that's contributing to the weight. Plus you have quite a bit of hardware along the bottom that's contributing to that as well. But it feels sturdy. It feels good. It doesn't feel flimsy at all, which makes me very, very happy. But I love the structure. I love the structure that it has. I mean, it's a tote. I love that I have options in the way that I want to carry it as well. So if I wanted to use it on the crook of my arm as a hand carry bag, if I want to use it on my shoulder, I can do that as well. Although I see myself carrying it just like this as a hand carry bag, even if it gets really, really heavy, which is fine. But I mean, I'm going to be able to fit my full size wallets in here, my full size SLGs, no problem. I don't think I need to do like what it fits in here, because obviously I can carry everything and the kitchen sink in here. So that makes me even happier. And I personally like that it doesn't have a zipper when it comes to a tote, especially because I like that easy access. I always leave my totes open, the ones that do have zippers. So the fact that it doesn't have that and it just has this little clasp right here, I'm okay with that. But truth be told, I never really use these either. All of the Neverfulls have them, and I think I've done it maybe once in the entire time that I've had them. So I don't foresee myself using this. I might end up adding like a bag charm in here, or I don't know, something to kind of give it a little bit more oomph maybe. But I I think it's going to be perfect just like so. Let me put it on my shoulder. There we go. I have quite a bit of clearance right here. I am wearing a sweater, so it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel awkward. It feels good. It feels good. I love it. I love it. I'm really happy that I held off on and on the go because I think that this was it. This was it 100%. And I like that it has the regular size monogram, you know, and I know that the OnTheGo was not introduced or was not around when the Murakami collection first came out. So I wanted something different. I wanted something that still had that sweet nostalgia for me with the multicolor canvas, but it had that updated look because they did it on a new style. So I think that this is definitely the best of both worlds. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love these two, even though the Alma BB wasn't around either, or the Speedy 25, you had the Speedy 30. But I like that, again, this is the best of both worlds. And it kind of checks off that mark for me when it comes to an OnTheGo as well. So I'm smitten, I'm excited. I feel like I can just, I don't know, I want to do like a happy dance, to be completely honest with you. That is how excited I am. This whole time I thought I would end up going for the OnTheGo BB, but the MM has made my heart sing 100% more than any other size, especially, maybe it's because of the print, I don't know. Maybe it's the whole detail that it has that just kind of sucks me in, but it's definitely this guy right here. More than anything is that beautiful leather that has that Louis Vuitton throughout and the trunk details with the gold hardware on the corners as well. But I am super, super happy about this. I'm not going to be careful with it. You guys know I don't do that anymore. I'm just going to use it. It is what it is. If it gets some stains, if it starts to yellow, then so be it. And I never spray any of my bags. I do get that question quite often. Do I spray anything? I don't. What I will do is I will let it build a base patina, and I've talked about this on my channel before, but I had a sales associate from Louis Vuitton tell me a trick like a million years ago, and I have followed it to a T, and it's worked out perfectly. So by building a base patina, what you do is when you get an item that does have that natural leather, you let it sit out in your room or in a room, not in direct sunlight. You just let it sit out of the dust bag for a few days. And if you do have like a lot of leather on the bottom or whatever, you kind of switch it around every couple of days so that way you build that base patina. And by doing that, you're able to acquire that nice honey golden patina as it starts to go. Because if I was to use this right now, I think that I would get I wouldn't get that cohesive honey patina that I like to have on my pieces. So again, by having a base patina, it really helps it to acquire that as you go forward. And like I said, I follow that to a T since I was told that by a sales associate, and all of my pieces, again, I don't spray anything, I don't do anything to them. I let the oils in my hands do all the work, but I always make sure to have them build a base patina, if you will. But I don't know. I have so many emotions running through my mind right now, through my whole body, that this is probably going to be one of the worst unboxing videos I have ever done. Because usually, I mean, I don't want to sit here and just gush over something. I want to give you guys a little bit more info on stuff, right? But I feel like I really can't contain my excitement. That is how excited I am about this bag. But I do have to say a huge, huge thank you to my sales associate for helping me to secure these items, because as you guys know, I didn't even know I was on some list. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to buy anything, because I'm not an ambassador. I don't spend, $100,000 at Louis Vuitton a year. I don't spend $50,000 at Louis Vuitton a year. So I didn't think that any of these bags were going to be a possibility. But the fact that I was able to get the three bags that I had my eye on the most, I thought that thought was pretty amazing, and I called her my handbag fairy, my Louis Vuitton handbag fairy, because I don't know, but I think that she's amazing. And again, a huge shout out to her for making my dreams come true, because I seriously feel like these bags made my year. I mean, and we were in January and now February, but either way, it absolutely made my year. But that does it for this unboxing. My goodness, I know that I was all over the place, and that's what happens with the true unboxing. I just never know how I'm going to react, you know, and thankfully everything worked out the way that it was supposed to. But what about you guys? Are you guys looking forward to the cherry blossoms and the cherry collection? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you getting prepped for, I think the wish list goes out next month, right? If I'm not mistaken, or maybe at the end of this month. I'm not sure, but let me know if you guys are stoked about that collection as well. But like I said, that does it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.